1. Let go or be dragged. Have you ever noticed how the more you try to control everything, the more life seems to resist? We often believe that control will make us feel safe, that if we just plan carefully enough, nothing will fall apart. Yet it's often our need for control that creates the very tension we're trying to avoid. The truth is, life has its own rhythm, one that doesn't always follow our expectations. When we fight against that natural flow, we create stress, frustration, and exhaustion. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means understanding the limits of your control and finding peace within those boundaries. Imagine holding a burning coal in your hand. The tighter you hold, the more it burns. That's what happens when we hold tightly to regrets, fears, or the desire to change what has already happened. The more we cling, the more we suffer. But when we open our hand, when we let go, we stop being burned by what we were never meant to hold. Life was never designed to be certain. Plans change, people shift, and moments unfold in ways we can't always predict. Trying to control every detail only keeps us trapped in worry. Acceptance, on the other hand, frees us. It allows us to face reality without resistance and to find calm even when things are unclear. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of everything. It simply means you stop fighting what already is. Ask yourself, how much of your stress comes from trying to control what isn't truly in your hands? Maybe it's a relationship, a career path, or a version of life you thought you should have by now. Whatever it is, holding on too tightly only makes it heavier. Letting go allows space for something new to grow: peace, understanding, and clarity. The ancient wisdom, "let go or be dragged," reminds us that holding on is often what causes the pain, not the event itself. The moment you release your grip, you create room for calm and perspective. You begin to see that peace isn't about controlling every outcome. It's about trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. When you learn to let go, you don't lose control. You gain freedom. You stop being dragged by life's uncertainty and start moving with it, calmly and clearly, one step at a time. Observe without absorbing. Life often feels like a series of storms, unexpected, loud, and sometimes overwhelming. Yet have you ever noticed that the sky never tries to stop the rain? It simply allows it to come and go. The same is true for our minds. Peace doesn't come from avoiding the storms of life. It comes from learning how to hold space for them without letting them take over. This is the essence of observe without absorbing. Most of us react quickly when emotions rise. A single comment, a stressful situation, or a painful memory can pull us in completely. We begin to absorb every word, every feeling, as if it defines who we are. But in truth, emotions are temporary visitors. They come and go just like waves in the ocean. You are not the wave. You are the ocean itself, wide enough to hold it all. When you start to observe your emotions instead of becoming them, everything changes. You no longer feel trapped by every thought that enters your mind. You can notice anger without letting it turn into harsh words. You can feel sadness without believing it will last forever. This quiet awareness creates distance between what you experience and who you truly are. In daily life, this means practicing small pauses. When someone's words sting or when frustration rises, take one calm breath. Instead of reacting right away, simply notice what's happening within you. Ask yourself, do I need to hold this or can I let it pass? That one pause is where peace lives. Many people carry emotional weight that doesn't belong to them. Other people's stress, opinions, or negativity. Over time, this can make life feel heavy. Observing without absorbing is a way to protect your mental and emotional space. It doesn't mean closing your heart or ignoring others. It means caring wisely, without losing yourself in the process. When your mind becomes calm enough to watch thoughts without judgment, you begin to experience real mindfulness. You respond with clarity instead of reacting from impulse. You remain steady, even when the world feels uncertain. So the next time life feels loud or chaotic, remember, you don't have to absorb everything around you. You can be the calm observer, like the sky holding every storm untouched, steady, and free. That quiet space within you is where true peace begins. Care deeply but not widely. In a world full of constant noise and endless demands, caring deeply can feel both meaningful and exhausting. Many of us want to be kind, understanding, and available for everyone. But when we try to care about everything all at once, our energy slowly fades. It's not that our hearts grow cold, it's that they become tired. There's a quiet truth that brings balance. Care deeply but not widely. To care deeply means to bring your full presence to the people and situations that truly matter. It means listening with sincerity, offering your time with intention, and giving your energy to what aligns with your values. But when we stretch our care too thin, worrying about every issue, trying to fix every problem, or saying yes to every request, we begin to lose our center. Like a candle trying to light every room in a mansion, our flame starts to weaken. Caring with limits doesn't mean being selfish. It's about recognizing what's truly yours to hold and what isn't. When you learn this, you start to protect your emotional balance. You understand that you cannot pour from an empty cup, and that saying no is sometimes an act of genuine kindness, both to yourself and to others. Because when you take care of your inner peace, you can give from a place of strength, not depletion. It helps to ask yourself simple questions. Does this situation truly need my energy? Am I helping, or am I only reacting out of guilt or obligation? These moments of reflection create space for clarity. You start to see which connections, projects, or causes bring you growth, and which ones quietly drain you. In a culture that often glorifies constant availability, choosing boundaries can feel uncomfortable. But boundaries are not walls. They are lines of respect, and for yourself and for the balance of your life. They allow your compassion to remain genuine, not forced. When you care with focus and intention, your kindness becomes stronger, not smaller. You give with warmth, but also with wisdom. You become someone whose care nourishes instead of exhausts. So care deeply, with presence, sincerity, and focus, but not so widely that you lose yourself in the process. When your care is clear, your heart shines brighter, your mind stays steady, and your peace remains whole. The freedom of non-attachment. There are moments in life when we feel weighed down, not by what's happening around us, but by how tightly we're holding on. Maybe it's a goal we're afraid to outgrow, a plan that didn't unfold as we expected, or a relationship we keep trying to fix. The heaviness we feel often doesn't come from life itself, but from our attachment to how we believe life should be. In Buddhist philosophy, there's a gentle reminder. Much of our discomfort comes from attachment, from holding too tightly to people, outcomes, or ideas. But non-attachment doesn't mean indifference. It doesn't mean you stop caring or give up on your dreams. Instead, it's about caring without clinging, loving without needing to control, and moving through life with trust instead of fear. Think of a leaf floating down a river. It doesn't resist the current or try to move upstream. It simply flows, adjusting to every ripple and turn. That's what non-attachment looks like. Calm presence in motion. It's not passivity. It's wisdom. It's the understanding that peace comes from allowing life to unfold naturally, rather than forcing it to follow your plan. When we attach too strongly, we create tension within ourselves. We define our worth by success, approval, or stability, and when those things shift, as they always do, we feel lost. But when we practice non-attachment, we begin to see that we can still dream, still love, still strive, but without letting those things control our peace of mind. Non-attachment invites you to participate in life fully, while accepting that everything is temporary. The joy of today, the challenges of tomorrow, they all come and go. When you stop fighting that truth, life begins to feel lighter. You start to notice beauty even in moments of change, and calm even in uncertainty. Ask yourself gently, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? Is it a belief, an expectation, or a fear of letting go? Sometimes releasing your grip doesn't mean losing. It means making space for something new. Clarity, peace, and self-understanding. True freedom comes not from controlling life, but from trusting it. When you let go of the need to control every outcome, you stop struggling against the flow of life and begin to move gracefully with it. That is where real peace begins.